Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, just doing a little checkup video to see how everybody is doing. We are now probably a little bit over 24 hours into early access, depending on when YouTube actually decided to upload this video. And it's been a roller coaster of emotions, at least for me. I managed to get a lot done, but it's not nearly as much as I wanted to get done due to a number of errors during early access. That's right, early access isn't any more immune to errors as Beta Phase 4 was. Unable to enter an instance seems to be the big one for us here. Now, the big thing here is that anytime you try to go into a solo instance or a duty finder instance or pretty much anything instance, we've now sort of learned a little bit about the structure of Square Enix's servers, in that all instances sit on a single server, or at least at each data center. They each sit on a server at each data center. So some would say that this instance problem is early access's very own 3102, and I've already seen a few free companies that say 3102 walking around. It's hilarious. Although the 90,000 error hasn't exactly made itself shy, so few errors going around out here, and it was caused really just due to too much stress on the servers. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing that happened in Beta Phase 4, and they've tried fixing it a few times up till now, I believe twice, because we're in the middle of the third one right now, and here's the hoping that the next time we all log in, we will all be fine. Third time's a charm, guys. So let's ask the big question. Why all these errors? Is there really a good reason that this hasn't been stress tested to this degree, that they had this hard of a time prepping when they knew how many people had early access well before? I mean, sure, there's last minute pre-orders, but they surely had to have known the majority of people with early access already had some sort of numbers figures somewhere. I don't know, just something to help them. And really, I think it's that Square Enix prepared for a successful launch. They prepared for a successful launch in their eyes, meaning a successful launch for Yoshi P would be approximately 400,000-500,000 consistent people. Usually, probably the launch itself closer to 600,000 to 800,000. Although he's probably now, with the over 1 million beta subscribers, expecting a little bit more than that. And then he's expecting it to dwindle off over the next few months, and that's sort of what they prepared for, was that their servers are capable of maintaining a loyal player base. I mean, this is all just observation from me, but that just seems to be what it is, that they were just a little bit too humble. Especially, I think North America is really where they were most humble, and Europe, because they don't seem to understand the thirst in the community right now for a good MMO. That a lot of people who aren't interested in Final Fantasy necessarily, but do take a look at the new MMOs that come out, that they are just thirsting for that next good game, that next really good MMO that hooks them and keeps them in. And that all those people are, well, even though they're not necessarily hardcore in a sense that, you know, they're trying to do world firsts or anything crazy like that, that they want to play. When it comes out, they want to play it for 24, 48, 72, just hours upon hours. And I don't think they seemed to expect that to some degree, that these servers just weren't prepared for the traffic. So that's what I can observe, but there's only so much that we actually know. Yoshida-san has been extremely useful this time. They've really kept in contact with us, and at least I appreciate that. So hopefully we'll get to see the end of this in however long it takes from now for the patch to come out, or for the maintenance to end, I should say. And that's all I really wanted to say. Working on having a ton of videos is only other thing I really wanted to say. Once the non-disclosure agreement goes on Tuesday, I've got a plethora, because so many people you know, hang me for that word. A plethora of content that I really want to get out to you guys. Some fun content, some informational content, and then just go from there. We'll see what happens, guys. But I want to know, in the comments below, tell me how your early access has been. Now, obviously, I'm expecting a lot of negativity, but let's try and find some positives in there. Maybe because of the instance quest, you managed to go level another class that you really needed. Just try and find some positives, but I know there's going to be a lot of negatives in the comments below. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Not going to plug myself now. No, it wasn't even a curse intro in this one, so thank you guys for watching so much. I really appreciate everything, and hopefully early access gets better from here on out. So until next time, take care.